Hello everybody, back here again. It's our vlog a day. Today is Thursday the 28th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day. Had a couple of dogs here in the morning, so I got up, got them taken care of. Did not have an accident overnight, which was nice because I've been having a few of those little incidents where somebody's thinking it's proper to take a pee or poop in my master bathroom, and made it through the night without that happening. So that was definitely a bright start to the morning. I got up, got a couple things done, got the dogs all taken care of, got a couple of them fed and whatnot, and then separating them out. So I gotta separate them in different spots because they eat different foods and whatnot and whatever, and I don't want to take a chance of food aggression like that. So after that was done, I jumped in the hot tub for a bit, got that taken care of, and kind of had a lazy day planned. Didn't really have anything I had to do. Feels super weird. The father-in-law's house is done, just waiting for the open houses and stuff, get listed and all that good things. I've talked to the RP funding about the mortgage we're taking out on our house to have some cash to either buy cash for a new house or start building a house. We haven't made our mind up 100% yet. We're kind of dragging our feet and waiting to see what happens with the father-in-law's house, how quickly it sells, and how much money it pulls out and stuff, so we know where he's setting financially for his future. Then we'll know where we can go with our future and how much we have to assist him and paying his bills, kind of thing, and all that, whatever might come up. So got that done. My lovely bride got off to work. A little bit later in the morning, I got a text from her asking if I wanted to run up to Palm Coast to deliver a banner and to pick up a banner at a Staples in Daytona, then run it up there to Palm Coast. And I'm like, I guess so. I'm like, wasn't really what I want to do, but I was willing to do it. So went ahead, ran over there, picked up the company credit card, so I had to pay for the banner still, and picked up our car, because it's just cheaper in gas than my truck and whatnot is, and basically headed up to go take care of it. So stopped by the Staples, grabbed the banner, couldn't find it. I asked him what the name was under. I gave him like 4 different names, different companies, different names that might have been ordered done. Couldn't find it. Turned out it was under the boss's name. It was under the owner's name the whole time. They just didn't look for it. And I was like, son of a bitch. So we get it found, we get it wrapped up, get it thrown in a bag, get it paid for, and I head up and I'm dropping it off at an amphitheater, and I show up there. It's the inside, outside. She goes outside, absolutely. So I pull up there, can't find nothing. All I see are buildings. And there's a map. It's like all kinds of stuff. I was like, administrative offices, all kinds of things. Ask somebody, they're like, oh yeah, it's right over here. Take this road this way in the back side of the parking lot there. So I drive, I'm like, cool, I think I found it. No big deal. I get there, and it says pedestrian path, and it's just a little blacktop path with a bunch of speed bumps all over it, like you know, to keep cars off it, and you'd ride bikes or walk on. I'm like, okay, so I head back over, see somebody else out there on the property, and try to holler at them to ask them, hey, am I supposed to, like, where's this place, this amphitheater I'm looking for? Headphones in, can't hear me, facing away. So I finally said, hell, and parked, had to go in the administration office, spoke to them. They're like, oh yeah, it's over here, there's a drive. If you don't want to go out, just drive to this little path. I said, once this pedestrian path? She goes, oh yeah, we all drive on it though. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, oh my god. So I was like, okay. So I jump in the car and I drive over and drive down a pedestrian path at 5 mile an hour as I'm driving on this path in these giant speed bumps and stuff. And just like, I'm really glad I didn't bring the Corvette, because I don't think the Corvette would have cleared those bumps. Like, they're literally that high that I don't think my Vette would have cleared it. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So got in there though, got him in the banner, found the guy, and like, you got the banner hanging? He's like, I don't know, maybe. And I'm like, so can I give you the banner? Like, goddamn it, I know you're trying to be funny and shit, but I don't need funny. I need somebody to answer my questions. So hand the banner, head back out, and basically on the way home, I just cruised back, dropped the car off to my wife, and it took way longer than I thought it was going to take, trying to find the amphitheater. It's the biggest problem. And then got that done. It's a couple hour round trip, the whole process. So got that dropped off, dropped the car off to her, grabbed my truck real quick, and headed back home. So I had some other dogs getting dropped off, and I wanted to make sure I beat them there. The one of them, they were like supposed to drop off later today. They texted me like right after I told my wife I would do it with the banner. They texted me and said, as I was picking up the car, they texted me and say, oh, want to drop the dog off? It's all right if we drop it off 4 hours early. And I'm like, bitch. Which I got back in time, so it wasn't a big deal. It was a pain in the butt. So, and then it turns out they didn't show up. They showed up 1 hour early, not within their original window of time. They said they showed up within that original window of time, not the 4 hours earlier they wanted to drop off. And I'm like, are you shitting me? Like, so yeah, so that didn't impress me much, but it is what it is. But yeah, hung around with the dogs, played outside. The dogs are all getting along just fine. A little bit of skittishness. A couple dogs are a little bit not sure what to think of the other ones and stuff, and just trying to feel themselves. You can tell a couple dogs, like when they show up and the people never take them to dog parks, never have them around their friends' dogs, never take them out to stores and stuff. The dogs are just always timid when they first get here and just like want to hide behind like the patio chairs or don't want to wander around and stuff. Finally, after a while, I'd say probably about an hour, within the hour, the dogs were wandering the yard, sniffing everything and smelling everything and starting to, feel more fun. They're not really playing dogs. There's little Cocker Spaniels that they don't play. They run around and they just follow each other around and sniff everything and seem to be having a good time, but I've never seen them run or jump or like act with their dogs. Never seen them like play. They'll get a little, some noise will scare them. They'll start barking out like they're scared, but not real playful pups. But they're super friendly, they love pets and stuff, love cuddles, all that kind of thing. And we just hung out there for the day. Got that throughout the day, kind of went through. Had their dog get dropped off, a little pug. And holy crap, that little pug is a menace, man. He is so stubborn and he has such separation anxiety. It's just, it's amazing. So yeah, but we went ahead. A lovely bride finally got home from work. We chatted a little bit, talked about different things at the house and whatnot. We got the information of how they're describing my father-in-law's house. They're going to list it. We had some changes wanted to make to it before they put it on the website, and said to make changes and get it listed up. Friday morning is supposed to go live on MLS, and then we got an open house we're going to do Saturday, Sunday. Which originally I said Saturday. I'm like, no, we talked about Saturday, Sunday. She goes, okay, yeah, we'll do both days. So I definitely want to do both days because only giving somebody 3 hours to look at your house and then you're going to pull off the market isn't right. So we're doing 2 days, 6 hours total open houses, and go from there, and we'll see what happens in the whole process. But yeah, had a nice little dinner, watched a little NCIS, had a meet and greet, all that fun stuff that comes just, you don't realize how much watching dogs is a full-time job. Like, it legitimately is a full-time job that I'm putting in more hours than I would ever put in, like, at a regular factory or some junk. But they're hours on my own, liking. I get to kind of control what happens when, kind of thing. So, but yeah, I went ahead after dinner, ended up on the patio, playing with all the dogs, put all my little flashy lights all over the dogs so I can find them in the yard. Especially, I got like a lot of black dogs this time. So crazy stuff there. But yeah, everybody's having a good time. Everybody's getting along great. Watched a little bit of iPad. I think I was watching Hulu tonight, but ended up having myself a nice little cigar, chilled out, and had myself a nice little evening. Went to head to bed. And that pug, I laid him up in the bed with us for a while as I was watching a little bit of, I think it was Golden Girls we watched as we were going to sleep. And then put him down, and I just didn't want he wants to be up too close to your face, and I don't like that. So I put him down, and man, he just would not leave me alone. I felt like I had to lay down and go to sleep, but it took me a while. My wife, she zonked right out, thank goodness. And then the wiener dog kept barking at the pug, trying to get up on the bed. It was a pain in the butt. So I finally got them all settled down and crashed out for the night. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.